In 2025 CR 0111157, State versus Liliana Portia. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Ray Lopez for the defense, Your Honor.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Portillo, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, did you review the true bill of indictment with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Portillo, have you reviewed the indictment and did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Portillo, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you're giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Your Honor.
Ms. Portillo, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Did you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen by entering into this plea bargain agreement, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. There's a $1,500 fine. There's no application for deferred adjudication. The state recommends community supervision. They're taking in consideration 2025 CR 0111803. There's to be restitution to the Bexar County lab for testing in 2025 CR 0111803. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours community service restitution, random UAs, MRT, and anger management in the DOEP course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charge, how do you plea?
No contest.
State any evidence?
State offers and evidence, Exhibit 1.
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, do you have the dismissal?
Yes, I do. I have another one too. I needed to take it with the
All
court.
right, thank you.
Thank you.
Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulations of testimony and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We just asked that the court follow the plea agreement.
All right. So who is Rodolfo Rivera? All right. And who is Cynthia Gutierrez?
I don't know something.
All right. And Shakira Tiona Patina?
Oh, it's my best friend.
Okay. Do you have any children?
I do.
And what are their ages?
12 and 6.
And do they live with you?
The 6-year-old does.
All right. And where does the 12-year-old live?
With his dad.
So who all lives in your household besides you, the boyfriend, and the 6-year-old?
My mom and my sister.
Okay. All right. And if you're drug tested today?
Negative. I do random UAs with CPS.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 3 years. There's to be CPS compliance. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. If you want that to change, counselor, she wants that to change, the CPS worker needs to come in, or either the child's ad litem. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Take in consideration 2025 CR 011803.
Here's the moment that sets the stakes. Judge Boyd lays out a very structured probation plan. Suspended sentence, mandatory evaluations, and strict rules. This isn't just paperwork, it's a roadmap for her survival. But the question remains, will she actually follow it? Or is history about to repeat itself?
There's to be restitution for drug testing in 2025 CR 01183, and that's to the Bexar County Crime Lab. There's to be a TAP evaluation out of custody, 120 hours of community service restitution. Once you complete parenting, that will be deemed satisfied. Probation, if CPS is having her complete parenting classes, that can count towards the parenting classes here. And the MRT and field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to make sure that you speak to your attorney. You understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. So you have CPS case, right?
Yes.
I don't need to tell you, you need to make sure you stay in contact with your attorney over there. You need to make sure that you do everything that's required of you over there, because if you don't, that's a violation of your probation here. And if you don't, you could lose custody of your child. You understand? All right. In this court to be successful, communication is key. If there's an issue, let probation know. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to me. If you feel that you're going to pick up the phone, call your probation officer. You understand?
Yes.
All right. Good luck to you.
And there it is, the moment of truth. Judge Boyd isn't just handing down punishment. She's delivering a reality check. Lynn's excuses, don't fly anymore. This is the hard part of the justice system. Choices have consequences, and every second chance has a limit. What would you do if your future depended on one last opportunity